All right.
Yo!
So you do that, and then this.
Stormy. Okay, everyone, we have Bako with us today, and he is going to be teaching y'all how to use Nobushi. So, take it away, Bako.
Hey, how we doing today, ladies and most likely gentlemen? So the Nobushi is, by definition, an irritator. She, goes for versatile retreats, which, yes, to a point is very true. She is, I don't know if you fought any really good Nobushis, but they're annoying. Just ask Angelus here.
True that. True that.
So her moveset is actually pretty simple. Um, we'll start with she has, lights in every direction. So just got your plain old light attacks, your heavies. Then the most important thing you need to know about the Nobushi, honestly, is her hidden stance. Hidden stance is a great tool. You can attack from any direction out of the hidden stance, and it is not shown to the enemy. Also, if you time the hidden stance correctly, you can dodge an attack with it. But if I can get an attack thrown this way,
Yeah, went right by you.
Yep. All right. So moving on to her a little bit more, advanced stuff. Maybe also to mention, if you block a hit and you hit A or X, the dash button, you will dash away from your opponent. Let me get another attack. As such, which generates space between you and your opponent, which is very good because space is the key element in the Nobushi's repertoire of destruction.
Yeah, these two characters are the most long-range fighters in the game.
Correct, unless you play Centurion and just jump 48 feet. Anyways, moving on. So, the Nobushi has a couple awesome moves. First one I want to cover is called Poke the Nest. This one causes bleed, which is very vital tool. So you can do it a couple different ways. The most common way is dashing forward and hitting the light attack button. As you can see, the tip of my say Naginata, goes all purple. I mean, it's not poison. A lot of people say poison. No, it's bleed. You can also dash to the right or left and do the same thing. Another thing you can do that is just 3 light attacks in a row. So when you hit the second one, you'll automatically get the third one, which causes the bleed. Another thing to note about the Nobushi's bleed is whenever you get bleed, you hit a regular attack after that, and it causes extra damage.
How you do that kick?
So the kick can be done after any attack. That's right, any attack. It doesn't matter what kind of attack. Light attack, heavy attack. You just hit the guard break button, or the best, hidden stance.
Oh, you can do it from hidden stance. That's cool.
Yep.
So after someone misses a strike, you could just go straight into it, right?
Correct.
From the hidden stance.
If you want to attack, I'll show you.
Here, I'll do it. Yeah, the recover time on it takes too long.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Now, the thing about the hidden stance, alright, so if you get a kick off with the kick, you can get a light attack in, which causes bleed. Basically, if you do any combo, if you hit the third attack as a light attack, it's going to cause bleed. So I can hit you with a heavy, another heavy, and then go to a light. It's going to cause bleed. Now, alright. So her heavies are amazing because you can do 2 in a row fairly quickly. very quick. Any
Yeah, that was
direction.
fast.
You can even do it from the hidden stance. She only does one from the hidden stance because it counts as one move, 2 moves. Is how it goes.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 1, and 2.
Okay. What can you do from a guard break if you get a successful guard break?
So a guard break, you can land a heavy. You can even land 2 heavies if you want because her heavies are so fast if your opponent is not expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
You can land light, which can lead into the bleed. If you get the kick, though, the only thing you'll be able to land is the light.
Okay, so
Unless
don't go
they're
for the
out of
kick.
stamina.
Yeah, if they are out of stamina.
Actually, the kick, the reason, honestly, you would want to go for the kick is so you can get actually the dash forward attack, which causes the bleed. And then you go into a sidewinder, which is a little bit more advanced, and I'll cover in a second. Counter guard break. So if I get guard broken, and I counter guard break, you really got to be careful. You can go a couple routes. My best thing is I always do the it's a backward. Oh, what is it called? Backward light attack, which is called the slithering thrust, or the cobra strike. No, it's not the cobra strike. Hold on, I gotta look. I gotta find it. I gotta find it. Viper's retreat. That's what it's called. Looks like this. But you back up as you're doing it.
Okay.
Which is amazing. So if I get guard broken, counter guard break, that's the first thing I do because I always either try to guard break again or go for a light.
Yeah. Yeah, I just bounce off.
Correct. Now, we're going to go a little bit more advanced moves. As you saw earlier, you could do the Viper's Thrust, which is what this is called, the light attack. How you do this is you dash in a direction, except backwards. You cannot go backwards with this. Dash either right, left, forward, and she will give you this nasty business right there.
Business.
Business. This can lead into awesome combos. It can ultimately trick people because you have the Sidewinder, which is done the same way. It only goes left to right, though. It's going to the right. It's going to the left. Just Sidewinder. The amazing thing about a Sidewinder and the unblockable kick is it's really delayed after you do the Sidewinder. So you can really catch people off guard with that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if you miss the Sidewinder, people will try to come at you, but you can always get them with that. And after that kick, like I said, you can go with that a light attack.
Yeah, I had my guard up and it still went through it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so if you get a wall splat, wall splats are, it really, honestly, really doesn't...
Is it the same thing as just the guard break?
You can get a heavy. You can get a heavy off a wall splat. Pretty much the same thing off of a guard break, but like I said earlier, the key to the Nobushi is definitely keeping your distance and really keeping the flow of the fight going in your direction. Because if you try to rush in, you're gonna get destroyed. The Nobushi she can be an aggressive player, but she is kind of passive aggressive.
Mm-hmm. What can you do from her zone attack?
Her zone attack. Well, first thing you need to know about her zone attack is that it reaches to... you can basically swipe the entire map with it. This is what it looks like. Consists of 2 attacks. First is a sweep and then a poke.
Can you cancel the second one, or does it all follow through?
You absolutely can cancel the second one.
Okay.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
People don't.
Yeah. I can go into a parry if I try to parry you.
Yes, you can. Well, if I was good enough.
Okay, now,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Another thing.
What do you go for after you parry?
You don't want to go for a guard break. And
Yeah,
some
well,
hits you
just
can,
on
like if you're closer
the
to the
long range
wall.
fighters like Kensei and Nobushi, you can't get those guard breaks, but on the other characters you can.
Right. So after a guard break, honestly, I go for a light attack. I go either for the Viper's thrust or just a regular light attack. You go ahead and throw me one. You know, he even gets blocked. My bad.
Is that a heavy or a light?
That's a light.
I wonder why it's getting blocked. Are you saying you don't get anything? Okay, that one landed.
No, you can get a light.
Okay, so it's
You
just
can't get
the
the
light.
you can't get the thrust. Yeah, I'm trying to do this
Yeah,
and this. You can't get that off
it's
of
just a
the
normal
parry.
light.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't block that. Okay, now what about
Now-
out of stamina punish? Like, what's your max punish?
Max punish. Honestly, you can get 2 heavies and a kick
Jesus,
going
that's a lot of
into
damage.
It is. It really is. You can get the 2 heavies. Her heavies are the hardest hitting things ever in life. You can get 3 lights. Which causes bleed. The best, honestly, you know, you can keep them out of stamina
By just kicking them.
with the kick. Yep. You can also go and, like I said, any attack you can do the kick from it. So light, kick, light again, sidewinder.
Nice.
That's
little
pretty much
chain.
half a bar right there. That is pretty much half of a bar. Or half a health, yeah. But
Yeah, a lot of people don't catch that when you guard break them before they fall. So that gets people a lot of time.
you
Yeah,
can
man,
get it
that's-
sometimes, but her range is really, really horrible with the guard break.
Caught me then. Yeah, that mix up right there. So just fainting into a guard break.
Correct. Now, the one thing I will say about the Nobushi, when she's out of stamina, her defense is pretty good. Her defense is pretty steady. You can guard, and you can, now that all the guard, changes are
are
the same
fast.
throughout the
Yeah.
characters. Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go with some. The only really thing I like tech wise with the Nobushi, I would say I know is she has this thing she can feint. It's a soft feint, but she can feint with the hidden stance. So which just means is as soon as you attack, go to hidden stance, and it pops up on your opponent's screen as you're gonna attack. So be like this, and I'm gonna do it from a light.
Yeah, flashes for a second, then disappears.
Correct. The only thing you really got to watch out for is the stamina drain. You see, I did that twice, and I was down to half.
Yeah. If I go for the parry on that, what will happen?
You do a variety of things. I mean, you can
Let me
come
see.
back and parry it, but ultimately, you can honestly just go to another light attack, and it will stop it before the parry. Watch, we'll do it.
Yeah, I couldn't even get it out.
And also, sorry, from the hidden stance, you automatically go to that third attack, so you'll cause bleed too.
Yeah, I can't get my parry out there by the time you smack me.
Another thing you can do is go into a kick. You'll get hit, but they'll get knocked back. Honestly, it's not worth it to me to
Yeah, the
do
whites
the
are
kick.
faster. I mean, you get the strike before my sword even comes halfway.
Yep, and you can go the other side as well. You don't have to stay on one side when you do it. So you do the light,
Yeah, you
go to the
smack
other
me
side, which
again.
will probably confuse them even more. You can do it with heavies.
Yeah, you still beat me.
hmm The one thing that is great about the hidden stance is if you get guard broken while you're in the hidden stance, you can actually counter guard break it.
Oh, okay. Ha.
Well, yeah.
Ow, he's being mean.
You do not. All right, so a lot of people really don't pay attention, but if you're ever out of stamina, doing the kick whenever you guard break doesn't help you out. It still takes up time. It stops you from actually
Gaining it, your stamina back.
gaining it back. Yep. You do not want that with the Nobushi. So if she gets knocked down, it's pretty much game over. Her health is a little squishy. As you can see, she's only got like, what, 4.5 bars?
Yeah. Half
Alright,
bar.
so now we'll move on to some advanced stuff with her. Pretty much my aim whenever I fight is getting a guard break because her top heavies, or pretty much any heavy, does the most damage. So I have found it pretty interesting that you have to be really, really flashy with the Nobushi to get a guard break. So with the tech I showed you with the light cancel, the hidden stance, and everybody should know how to feint, which is all you do is you go to attack and you hit B or circle, or I don't know what it is on the PC, but whatever it is, cancel it like as soon as you throw it. Now mixing all these together, you can do a variety of things. You can go any direction with her because of the hidden stance feint. For example, one of my personal favorites.
Oh, nice. That's trippy.
Yep. So basically you're doing the feint, guard break.
Yeah, that's really trippy, dude.
And say you do that a couple times, you do that a couple times, and they're expecting that guard break.
Mm-hmm.
You can come in with something totally different. You know, you can do this way, they think you're gonna come the other way, but you can come back with that side. They have no idea.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage right there.
It is a lot. Her mix-up game is, I would say, pretty moderate. I know you do not want to be this close when you're using her. You do not want to be this close to your opponent whatsoever.
Yeah.
I would say this
Like
is
this range is
pretty good distance.
right here.
Yes.
Yeah, for Kensei and
You're not gonna be able
Nobushi.
to hit him with a heavy. But the cool thing about it is that's why she's got these dash attacks. She can close range pretty quick. And then she has a kick to keep people back. Okay, there's another thing we can cover. So whenever you do a kick and they dodge out of the way, a lot of people kind of go for a guard break after that on both sides. Like I said, my favorite thing is I always go for the
Yeah, it pops me off.
Viper's Retreat. Yep. Always works. Another thing also with the kick is if you can delay it, literally, you can't delay it for too long, but you can delay it long enough where it tracks a little bit. Like you don't have to hit guard break right away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's not as fast. It's a slower one.
Right, so this is regular, like right afterwards. Yeah, if they dodge in any direction, you're gonna miss, but you can wait a little bit. He usually catches people off.
Yeah.
The characters, honestly, you just stay away from if you're a Nobushi. Kinseis can be tricky. I mean, if they're top tier, yeah, they can be tricky. The Centurion, I mean, I'm pretty sure you want to stay away from
Centurion is cancer to every character.
him. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, the Warden can be, but it's all according to if they're gonna put you in a vortex or not. Even
Yeah.
though you can dodge the vortex, you can dodge the Centurion's kick with the hidden stance, like everything else. The ones you're really good at fighting Shigokis, because everybody knows they have the hyper armor, and all it takes is one hit from you, which is the best thing to get it. Is if they attack, hidden stance, come the other way, boom, 2 attacks, their hyper armor's gone. You can go to town.
Mm-hmm. So they'll start retreating
Shinobi
after that
dies in
hyper
about
armor.
2 hits. Shinobi's dead in like 2 hits. Never, if you want to know how to beat a Nobushi, it's keep the pressure and get close. That's pretty much the one sure way of beating a Nobushi.
Isn't there something like an unlock zone that has like a faster, like it's like fast as a PK zone or something like that?
You can, I mean, I necessarily don't think it hits faster. It doesn't make you move faster. I think it connects quicker. Basically, you have your regular zone. To unlock, you just rotate the camera to your left. I honestly don't even think it really helps out that much.
On 360.
Try
Nobushi 360 zone.
I mean, do you feel like it connects quicker? I really don't. I don't think it does. Does it really
Whenever
go?
I see them do it, they turn like sideways and it comes like out and it smacks first and then they come out to here with it, or something like that. Oh no. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that. It's so freaking quick.
Nice,
yeah,
so
that
quick.
one was quick.
So basically, all you do is you're gonna unlock. You're gonna run. You're gonna sprint this way. All right. So the basic move. You're locked on. You're gonna sprint this way. Come at him. Sprint this way, lock on, and do the zone attack. So you're fighting. Well, that wasn't it for sure. Fight. You wanna do it quick.
Yeah, that's good. Do you want to go for parries a lot when you're in Nobushi, or do you just block mostly?
Man, it's all on player preference. I mean, personally, I like going for parries because you get that free guard break, and that's just a heavy you can land. And a
Yeah.
possible, yeah, it's just a possible combo. You can throw her a chain.
Okay.
To start a fight, honestly, if you want to start up a fight, best thing is to kind of wait for the Nobushi, see what they're gonna do. But if you can't resist and you want to be, you want to be the guy, it's like I'm gonna change the way Nobushis fight, or I'm the last samurai. My name is Alex and I own a fedora. Anything like that, you're pretty much gonna go hardcore. So a good way to start off is honestly by coming up, getting close, and doing some sidewinders, and then throwing in a couple, side pokes. So the sidewinder's going. It's fairly aggressive, but then again, these can really add up to these stamina loss. And if you get parried from a sidewinder, it takes away a bunch. I'm gonna attack from your left. Look at that. That's almost my entire bar of stamina.
Yeah, and that does a lot of damage right there. That one little chain you did.
That's pretty much all I got on the Nobushi.
Okay.
If I missed anything, I mean, it'd be great to know what I missed.
Yeah, just leave a comment if y'all have any questions. But thank you, Bach.
Thank you.
With pitchforks and